Fans, remember that it's Friday night here at the ballpark. That means stick around after the game for another Fireworks Friday presented by MLB The Show. The presentation will begin approximately 15 minutes after the final out, so be sure to stay in your seats following the game.
One out, nobody on. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. I was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
This guy's got a tremendous curveball. He just froze the hitter right there. Did you see that?
A ball and two strikes. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Gosselin up the middle. And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are two away now. Stepping in, Chris Bryant. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Into the windup and the pitch. On the ground up the middle. Gordon is up with it. Throw on Deloney is in time for the third out. We've played an inning, still nothing. Digging in the switch hitter. Three-finger Candyman.
Three-finger Candyman.
They get you a pitch here, squared up.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
When that ball's hit to the outfield right there, I didn't think they were going to send him because he's got such a great arm. But clearly he got home before the throw got there. That's a great play.
Here's D. Gordon now. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
Now a bunt attempt here, and the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Left fielder Marcell Ozuna.
Runner breaks for third. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. In to score, the runner from third. And the run is in to score from second. Now a 5-0 lead. At the
Leading
plate,
off with a cut.
Kyle Schwarber. And
Left
his guys
fielder,
have quite a hill to
Kyle
climb. Down
Schwarber.
5-zip here in the early going. Way in front of that fastball. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Well, that's two impressive fastballs, two mid-90s fastballs, just reaching back saying, I dare you to hit it. Finds himself in a nice 0-2 count now. I like the pitch right there. Two-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the ball, and that's the first out.
All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often in this club.
Justin Bour comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Hit hard down the line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready with the 0-2. Hard hit at third. Prado's up with it. Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Here's Addison Russell. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. In now, Jose Lobaton.
Leading off
Comes
with a
in
cut.
after a day of rest
Catcher.
yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
Lobaton.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at-bat, but you really never want to put yourself in 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Batting 8.
Stepping up now, Kyle Hendricks. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight with the curveball, backed up on him a little there, and it's ball 1.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
Hey, give yourself right here. Let's go, baby.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Now to the plate, Albert Almora. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. And the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Jason Hayward is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
You got 2 down.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Strand 1. Digging in for his second at-bat, 3-finger Candyman. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a hard liner to center field. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around first, digging for 2. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
And with 2 away and an open base, he wasn't going to see anything there. That's a 4-pitch walk. Ready for another shot now. Marcell Ozuna. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th.
Hey, let it fly.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit back up the middle. Russell has it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Marlins can't cash in here. And that digging in to try it again. Javier Baez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Baseman, Javier.
Swing and a miss on the slurve. Strike one.
Well, they have been really aggressive swinging early in the count, early in this game, and that's twofold. You're either not going to get a high pitch count from the pitcher, which could go against you, or you're going to knock him out. We're coming right after him, being aggressive. Right now, I think they're just being aggressive.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Swing and a ball hit on the ground. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Chris Bryant
takes a knee-high fastball.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually they have this kind of success, you think the ratio would be much higher.
Gordon takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Schwarber. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 down for standing in, Justin Bohr. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And he can't make the play as he overruns it, but that should be scored as an infield single.
Well, he went for the big swing and he ends up getting a swinging bunt. You couldn't have rolled the ball any better. Starts off the inning. Here we go. We're off and flying. A leadoff single.
Anderson.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. Back in standing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Addison Russell will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
Put him away. Give him your
Trying to
best
send him packing for the second time. Chopper foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. At the plate, Jose Lobaton. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Hey, roll it up now.
Swing and a little tapper. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Well, that's one of those unusual plays right there. Great hustle by the runner going to second base. You just picked up your teammate a base hit. They couldn't get the throw to second base in time. Therefore, he gets a hit.
Oh, and Rizzo gets on top of one and sends it in the air out to deep right field. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Stanton coming on. He can't get there as it falls in. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Now batting.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. No runs, 4 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Breaking ball, that's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 1-2 delivery, and this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Here's Jason Hayward now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And he'll try to hold up on the pitch inside, but to no avail, and that's the first strike. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 5-1 ball game.
Oh, that's got to be so frustrating for the pitcher. Now, I know the ball was hit hard, but he kind of olayed that. With runners in scoring position, you got to throw your body in front of it and knock it down.
This ball will be chopped foul.
Come on now, come on.
0-1, here it comes. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it's 1 run. Ready once again, Chris Bryant. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Ozuna going back on it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Digging in, Kyle Schwarber. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Looking to send him packing again. In tight there as he's got to turn out of the way of that one.
Well, this team, they're swinging everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Ready for another chance? Justin Bour. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Now this is chopped fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Loney will take care of him at first, and the side is retired. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up.
Candyman.
3-finger Candyman is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
I think he just subscribed to the swing hard in case you hit it philosophy of hitting. As a pitcher, why not? Better than standing up there like you've never held a bat before.
Oh, and he misses it. Here's D. Gordon now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. Pops this one up. Bryant calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding in once again, Marcell Ozuna. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit to 3rd. Bryant is up with it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Settling in now, Giancarlo Stanton. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now Stanton swings and sends a ground ball to short. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the Marlins leave one. They lead one, though, 5-1. Here's the first pitch to him.
Leading off
Addison Russell is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Ozuna is under this one. One down. Digging in once again, Jose Lobaton. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And that one stayed up a little high. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-1 pitch, a curveball that's right there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch high in the air out to center field. Yelich is under it.
I got it. Ball.
2 gone. Alexis Alonso will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
13, Alexis Alonso.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. 4 home runs and 19 driven in. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Ozuna is under it. 1 away. Digging in and looking for more. Jason Hayward singled homer run in his last time up. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And no one will get this one. Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game. Here's Javier Baez. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And this is fouled back and out of play.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
And another foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. And he's got another one here. 12 punch outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago. As tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Three-finger Candyman earns win number 4 on the season, striking out 12 in the process. Omar Valenzuela.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Clear skies over Petco Park in San Diego. Today, getaway day here in this 3-game series. In now, Jake Peters. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Right fielder, Jake Peters.
First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike one. These Marlins, Harold, as they take the field this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, it's been a tough series. I mean, they've lost 2 one-run games, and that's never good. You feel like you get a lead, you're going to hold it, or if you're behind, you're going to catch them. And fall short, lose by 1 run. At the end of the day, when the scoreboard says that, it's kind of deflating for the team. They need a big one here.
Time now to check the hometown Padres lineup card in this one. HR, what do they need to do to complete the sweep?
Well, man, I think the key is you got to get to this guy as a starting pitcher. He gets stronger, so I think the first inning is critical. Take away his fastball, jump on him quick, and take it to him, because if you get too late in the game, you'll lose this one.
Baseman,
Will Myers is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Myers awaiting the 1-0. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Hey, here we go now.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a foul tip that's held onto at the plate, and the count moves to 1-2 now.
Now that's when you know it's a good pitch. He broke off a really...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will And that'll bring up the power-hitting middle infielder Ryan Schimpf. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Here's a swing and a ground ball. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
So he got him swinging. Ryan Schimpf becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Marco Tavares comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Batting 6. Third baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch.
Solarte.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Here we go, boys.
Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That fastball right there will humble you. He threw it right by him. So now what do? You spread out, use your hands, and try to be as quick as you can when you see that ball get released out of his hand.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Back now with baseball on the show from sunny San Diego. Some of the most beautiful coastlines in the country around here.
3-finger Candyman.
Smoke toward the hole. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third. Here's D. Gordon now. No career numbers to talk about for this matchup.
D. Gordon.
He's going.
Runners off for second. Liner towards second. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's safe.
I don't care how hard you're throwing. You get that ball down there. He just dropped the barrel and it jumped off the bat. Nice hitting on a tough pitch.
Ready for another chance.
Now
Marcell
batting.
Ozuna. 0
Left
for
fielder.
1 for him here in this one.
Marcell Ozuna.
Come on, baby, square it up.
Ready with the 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Peters. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now the relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game. Digging in the switch
Leading off
hitter,
for the Padres.
Danny Santana. And he
Center
really
fielder,
thrives in the batter's
Danny
box here at home.
Santana.
Something to keep an eye on in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, he tried to double up on him. The first one, he swung through it, figuring, hey, I'll throw him another one till he
Batting
hits it.
eighth.
Well, this time
The
he hit it.
shortstop,
Just got a
Luis
piece of it as it's fouled
Sardinia.
back. Nobody out, runner on first. Fastball called for strike 2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the running catch here deep into the corner. Not an easy play by any stretch, and that's the first out. Into the box now,
Batting
Kyle
ninth.
Gibson. He
Catcher.
could be bunting here in
Kyle
order to stay out of the
Gibson.
double play. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Ready now, Jake Peters.
Now batting.
0 for 1 here
Right
in the early
fielder.
going.
Jake
And he'll power in a
Peters.
fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. The 0-1 hit toward the right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
The left fielder, number 5.
Alex Murillo will stand
Murillo.
in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Here it comes on 1-1. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Padres able to back alongside Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac.
Leading off
Matt
the fourth
Vasgersian
inning,
as Will
first
Myers
baseman.
is set to lead things
Will
off.
Myers.
Too high, 1-0. Now a slurve taken for his strike. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
And there's the first out. Digging in for his second at
Now
bat,
batting.
Ryan Schimpf
Second
comes into
baseman,
this at bat 0 for
Ryan
1 in the ball game.
Schimpf.
First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. 0-2 count, and the pitch struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Striding in once again, Marco
The catcher,
Tavares.
number
He's
8.
0 for 1 thus far.
Marco Tavares.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out.
And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Up next for the
three-finger Candyman.
Catcher. Three-finger Candyman.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So the 2-out base hit on the top of the inning is still alive.
Well, he's pitching well. They send him back up to the plate, and what does he do? he rewards them with a base hit. So this is a great game for him so far.
Second baseman.
Here's D. Gordon now. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Runners on the move for second. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Peters has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in to try it again. Yonhervis Solarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Gosselin will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. Now at the plate, Danny Santana, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Stepping in, Luis Sardinas. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Luis Sardinas.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, Matt, that's 2 quick outs, but if you look at the pitch count, it's way down low. He's being aggressive, and so are they. He's got a chance to get through this one.
Here we go now. Let's go.
Here it comes. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Pretty. Now in the box, Kyle Gibson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Ball 1.
Gibson.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Fouled back.
Plays it first.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Ready for another shot now. Jake Peters, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Fastball in there for a called strike. 1 run, 2 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out. Ready once again, Alex Murillo, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Murillo.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Now that's a good curveball. That's the old 12 to 6 from midnight to 6 a.m. and he's doing it all day.
2 outs. Let's get out of here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Digging in once again. 3-finger Candyman. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. This is in the air to right. Peters waits on it. 2 down. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Will Myers. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
First baseman.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Plays it 1 now. Easy out.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is chopped fouled at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Ozuna is under it. 1 away. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Second baseman Ryan
Schimpf is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Under it is Ozuna, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in, Marco Tavares. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
2 down now.
Pitch on the way. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game in the inning. Chris Bassett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 41.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The San Diego
A pitching coach acknowledges a worthy performance. Unfortunately, this time it was in vain. The coach meets the player's negativity with some tough love. A summons to the manager's office is a rare invite. A player may wonder for what reason he has drawn his manager's attention. It's an attitude check. The manager makes his point. The player makes one of his own. The two have arrived at an understanding, perhaps.
From the newest on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Colorado Rockies and the Miami Marlins. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. This Marlins ball club, Harold Reynolds, as they begin play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless. This is a big game to win right here, to really just kind of get some foundation of winning back in your blood.
Good night for baseball. 69 degrees here at first pitch.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And a moment now to peek at the Rockies starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Stanton has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Well, Matt, Woody usually calls a pretty nice game back there, although consistency has been an issue brought up with him in the past.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball just a bit high.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Marlins. And at second base, you got D. Gordon. I love me some D. Gordon. You talk about range and using your speed properly. He is so fast, but a lot of guys don't use their speed on defense. He does.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Left fielder.
And that brings up Scott Schebler. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
strike this guy out. Let's go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the third strike. And the inning 3 up. At the plate, Jordan Patterson. 7, 8, 9. Bottom of the order
Right
set
fielder,
to go here in the third.
Jordan Patterson.
Takes a knee-high fastball.
Yeah, let's go right here.
Called strike 2 at the letters. 0-2 now.
Well, it's awful difficult, Matt, to hit when you find yourself down 0-2, but particularly when you haven't even swung the bat yet. Now you're in protect mode, and you haven't taken one swing.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8th, catcher.
Here's
Matt
the first pitch to him.
Wieters.
Way out in front. Wieters awaits the 0-1. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And here's a ball hit in the air. Loney ranging into the outfield. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Barack Farley.
Batting 9th, catcher.
First pitch
Barack
on its way.
Farley.
A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, come on now. Here we go.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. 0-2. Here it comes. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1. Digging in the switch hitter. 3-fingered Candyman.
Catcher. 3-finger
Into the windup
Candyman.
and the pitch. And he swings on the first pitch as this is popped high into the air on the left side. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ
Leading off
LeMahieu.
for the
Comes into
Rockies.
this at bat 0 for
Second
1 in the
baseman,
ball game.
DJ
And a
LeMahieu.
ball popped foul to the right side, out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Striding in once again,
Up next
David
for
Dahl.
Colorado.
He's 0 for
Center
1
fielder.
thus far.
David Dahl.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to look. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now batting, shortstop,
Trevor Story will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Can't start any better than this. Here's Nolan Arenado. He'll start things out
Leading
as
off
we
for the
begin the
Rockies.
5th.
Third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And he just misses with a curveball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location
Now batting.
over and over and
First
over.
baseman.
Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier. I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Ian Desmond becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Scott Schebler will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bat. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired.
Hey,
digging in, 3-finger Candyman. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schebler has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Ready for another chance? Jordan Patterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
Up next for Colorado, catcher Matt
Wieters comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a third?
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
He was clearly thinking about hitting the ball the other way. Now they're overloading or overshifting all on the right side, and he just shot the ball the other way and is taking what they give him. I don't know why more guys don't do that.
Farley.
There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes again, 1-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the... And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Tough play for Gordon. On to first. And how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? 1 away.
Up next for Colorado, shortstop
Trevor Story is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting...
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Stanton racing back. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out. Here's Nolan Arenado. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Nolan Arenado.
And that one stayed up a little high.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
Gosselin has got it, and the side is retired. Ramon Cabrera will come on to pinch hit here in a Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Hey, when you go out there and punch out 11 hitters and you put your team in a great position to win a ball game, you deserve.
This pitcher's vital contribution is not overlooked.